Welcome, guys. Welcome into the stream. Let me take my badge off here. All right. All right. I think I have everything. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of the sun here because it is quite hot. When I talk about hot, I'm talking about 98 degrees. So it is punishingly hot. And I'm trying to find you. You all see that I'm not home, right? I just take off my tool of trade here. Right. So welcome into the stream, guys. You know it is Thursday. You know it is Xavier Dread. And like this. And today we are going to be doing swords in hand like we always do on a Thursday. Last Thursday, I apologize for not being here last Thursday. Those of you who are in the group knew that I was on the road last Thursday when I should be doing swords in hand. I was on a 12-hour trip, so we couldn't do swords in hand last Thursday. But this week, this Thursday, I am at work. No. I shouldn't say that. I am not at work. I am on work grounds. Yes. Yeah, but my shift doesn't start until about an hour or so. So I decided, why not? Let me do my swords in a negrita. ¿Cómo está, mi amor? All right, there is the lovely negrita in the house. I'm just trying to find a cool spot, guys, where I can back this baby up and go on with my swords in hand. I don't want to miss my swords in hand today, but I had something to do at work since this morning, but I was super, super exhausted this morning. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go home, take me a shower, and get me some sleep because when I'm that tired, I can't think anyway. I can't think when I'm that tired. So there is no point in staying here and trying to do something when I can't even think about it to do it properly. So I was just like, you know something? Let me go home and go to sleep. So now I hurriedly come back just to make sure that I get it done today because today was supposed to be the deadline. So I got up, got myself together, and came out. I said, you know, let me bring everything that I'm going to need and come get it done. And then after I get it done, I'll do my swords in hand. So guess what, guys? You know the party must go on no matter where you are, right, Ari daughter? Alex, what's going on? What's going on? Ari daughter, what's going on with you, my love? How are you doing? How are you? Ari daughter, did I hear Unstoppable say you get married? Did I hear that? Uh, Did I? Congratulations if I did. But you know that I'd be hearing Unstoppable talking, but I can't, you know. So I just ah, oh, excusez-moi. Oh my God, guys. You see your Ari daughter just straighten me out. She just put me in my place like Trevor. Get it right, get it right. It's Mrs. Condell. Okay. All right, Mrs. Condell. Yes, tell them put your hand up on your cup. Yeah, I know me know something here and some people say it the other night, but you know, I was at you know where, so I couldn't do you know what. Yeah. So so that's why I was like, oh yes, so now that I see you just pops right back into my head. Congrats, my love. Congratulations to you. Wish you all the best on that journey. Wish you all the best on that journey. But guess what, guys? You know we're going to do if it's even 2 minutes of swords in hand. If it's even 2 minutes of swords in hand, we gonna do it. Because guess what? Time waits on no man. And a lot of times I am so guilty. I am so guilty. It's unbelievable. Putting stuff away and say, oh, next time, or maybe tomorrow. I'm the consummate procrastinator. You know, I prioritize things, but once you see I start doing something and it start giving me, it has a chance to give me three troubles. Three. And the only thing that has given me more than three troubles, and I still bother with it, is YouTube. And I don't, yeah, because YouTube give me all kinds of headaches. But because it's my little outlet and my little way to connect with my friends and stuff. I do it, right? But you know, procrastinating is not a good thing, even though we understand that some things you have to put off. Some things have to get greater priority than others. And maybe the thing that I prioritize is not what you prioritize, but it's what's important to me. And sometimes even what's important to me, I find that I maybe don't have the time for right now. Or if I don't have the time for it right now, investing some time in it right now is going to rob me emotionally. Y'all ever have something like that? Like somebody send you an email, and once you start reading the email, you feel like your blood pressure start rising. You start to get upset. You're angry, and before the email, you were in a great place, a beautiful place, a lovely place. And then as soon as you got that email and you start reading it, something inside of you just change and be like, I do not want to have to deal with this. Not today, Satan, not now. I don't want to deal with you now. And you might put it away, and each time you have to go back to it, you feel your anxiety rising. You know you have to deal with it, but because you get so anxious and it changes your mood and your energy, you just don't want to deal with it. And eventually that particular event gets scrolled to the back of the events in your life. And either that you go back to it and address it, or you just leave it alone and say, you know what, this is not worth my time. Whatever the outcome, let it be, because I just don't want to be constantly in that mood, that negative mood that this particular event invokes in me. Get what I mean? Yeah, something like that. But welcome, guys. Negrita said, Mrs. Ira daughter Miller. Negrita, you need to put the angle on the woman cup. She says it's Mrs. Condale. All right? She says Mrs. Condale, so put her angle on her cup. But welcome, guys. Welcome into this stream. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to do this for about the next hour or so. So anybody here who is ready to do swords in hand, we are going to do the swords in hand. We're going to do this evening. The trivia part is going to be on Genesis 30. Did you all see that one that I posted? Share. My lovely traveler is here. Share. How you doing? Things that we are having rain from last night, but we are safe. Oh yes, I heard that you've been having a lot of rain. There's been a lot of rain too in Miami. In the Miami area, there's been a lot of rain too. Well, showers of blessings. So take it as you get it. Right now, I am at 98 degrees. It is hot. Look at me. I got the car running with the AC running and the windows all open. You see? Yeah, but I just got to park right here where there are some trees that you sort of blocking the sun. So I'm getting a little bit of shade. But it is hot. I can feel the heat rising inside of my body. And people who don't have any way to cool off, it's not a good thing. for them to be hot inside and hot outside. It's like it's like hell to the second power. You're like very, very hot. We don't want that. But welcome, guys. Thank you all so much for coming. You all know me. You get a little bit of my crazy every time I come. Every time I come on my live. But I don't know how many of you saw the last post over the last week. I haven't been pushing out too much. So YouTube take a lot of time. YouTube should pay me. What y'all think? Yeah. The effort that I put out in YouTube, the fruits. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. Right, Sharon? You know exactly what I'm gonna say, right? Oh, Alex just come and said Trevor and gone about in business. So Alex, Alex, why you not forward, my friend? Why you not forward? You just said Trev and just turn your backs and gone. What's going on with that, my friend? What's going on with that? Come talk to me. We're gonna do swords in hand Bible trivia for the next hour before I get out my car and hurry into that building you all see there. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to do my swords in hand before I go go back into the building because I was already there. I was already in there, so we go back. All right, guys. All right, serious business now. So who ready? Sharon, me know say you're always ready. Ready than Freddy. Who else is ready? We can do swords in hand for the next hour and Bible trivia. Swords in hand / Bible trivia. If you saw the last post I put up, the Bible post, I think it was Genesis chapter 30. I have done 31, but I don't think I posted 31 yet. But chapter 30, if you have seen chapter 30 about Jacob's children, yes, the trivia is going to be about that. So if you think you know about Jacob's children, we can talk about that. Jacob's children. That's going to be the trivia. But come on, guys, invite your friends. Call everybody, tell them to come. Make we do the little trivia, the little swords in hand. Let's do it in the next few minutes. Let me holler at the travelers here. Yeah, so we are going to be doing swords in hand / Bible trivia. That's what we do on a Thursday over here on Treverson's Unstoppable, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. We are focusing on Genesis chapter 30, Jacob's children. All right, that's where the trivia questions are going to be coming from. So whatever you're doing, if you can spare a little bit of time, come on over and join us, and let's just have this little discussion, this little trivia, this little swords in hand. Come on over and let's go ahead and do this. All right, guys, come on over. Okay, Negrita, love 6. Negrita, love 6. Oh, Negrita says, I'm still going to call you Mrs. Arida Tamila. She soon change her name in Negrita. She will soon change her name to Aridaughter Condell. Arid, she's not gonna be the daughter no more, it's the mama. Okay. All right, guys. So who playing? Who playing swords in hand? Let me see your hands, guys. Because I don't want to go open up the Bible and start, and then it seems like I'm up here talking to myself. I don't want to be talking to myself, guys. I don't like talking to myself. Well, I enjoy it, but I enjoy talking to myself. But today I don't want to talk to myself. Today I want to talk with you all. Hold on a second there, guys. Who else is in the chat here? Hold on, there, guys. You know, I have so much. You know about your cockroaches? You might have so much cockroaches in my bag. Oh, Lord of His mercy. Guys, we carry my bottle of water and put the bottle of water on the seat. The bottle of water and turn over and wet up the whole car seat and everything on it. Can you believe that? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Now I go from having one little problem to having a big problem. Oh Lord Jesus. Let me take a drink. Okay. All right, cause it's hot, guys. I gotta keep hydrated because it's hot. I mean, very, very hot. All right, guys. If you're who is ready? Anybody here who is ready? Because I am ready. I have been ready. Where is the rest of the crew? Where is everybody else? We are going to be doing this Swords in Hand / Bible trivia. We are going to begin regardless of who is here. If anybody want to raise their hand, raise your hand and tell me that you are here and you are ready. Guys, you see me look distracted? Yes, I am, because there is a lot of things going on in front of me. But I am going to be going into this trivia Swords in Hand right now. All right, guys, who have their swords? I'm going to tell you the rule of the game. The rule of the game is that you get a Bible source, whether it is your book Bible or your Google Bible. Everybody today is Google certified. So you can always flip on whatever device you have and look to see that you have the Bible on it, whether it's the New International Version, whether it's the King James Version, whatever the version is that you have, you do have a version of it. Now, from my Bible source, which I have a book Bible, I'm going to be flipping my Bible randomly. We're going to, wherever my flip falls, I'm going to tell you the book, the chapter, and the verse. Your responsibility is to find that book, that chapter, and that verse in your Bible source. Go ahead and start typing at least the first 3 words in the sentence. Type it in the chat so that I can give the credit appropriately. I don't want to give the credit to somebody who just types one single word, because many verses in the Bible begin with "and he said," or "blessed be," or something like that, or "oh Lord." So if you type that and you are lucky enough to have typed it, and that was the verse, even though you hadn't seen it, and you get lucky, then you're gonna get the point, and that wouldn't be fair to the persons who are actually flipping through a book or through Google. Fair enough? Fair enough. All right. So we are going to be doing it, but I'd love if somebody could indicate in the chat that they will be participating. Or do I just throw it out there and wait to see who is going to participate or who is going to? Because I know a lot of times there are more people here on the chat than there are showing up on my screen. And if I just go by what's showing up on my screen, sometimes you never move, because sometimes the screen isn't showing you anybody, but there are indeed people in the chat who are on the outside looking in, and the chat has not picked them up yet to count them amongst the viewers. All right, so I am going to begin. Here I have my King James Version of the Bible, and I am going to stick to the Old Testament this evening. And the first flip I am going to flip, I have landed at Numbers 34 and verse 5. Numbers 34 and verse 5, guys. The first person to start typing, the first person to start typing what Numbers 34 and verse 5 says, please, if you can type only the first 3 words. If you type the first 3 words, that will give me some context as to how to as to how to give the score, who to give the score to, who to give the point to. Okay. All right, guys. I'm focusing on several things right now, but we are good. We are good. We are here. We are doing our thing, and they are doing theirs. All right. First person start typing Numbers chapter 34 and verse 5. Guys, it's time for you all could get a head start right now when I do this, because if Anthony comes in, the game is over. If Shelly the boss comes in, the game been over since yesterday. If who else comes in? Lorraine, there are several other people who, when they come in, the game is over because they have a Bible on the back of their hand. And whenever they come into Swords in Hand and they start responding, answering to the questions one, two, three, and before you know it, you don't even have to wait for the answer. They already have the answer right at their fingertips. So, so if you are able to find in your Bible source Numbers, the book of Numbers, chapter 34 and verse 5, go ahead and start typing it. Guys, you know how long I don't see a response. I don't know if sometimes when I am here, watch ya, Silver another house. Silver, you have your Bible. Beauty Citron, how you doing? Um, what did I see you doing recently? Who's over here? Me see that. Did I see you doing some braids recently? Guys, I tell you what, I oftentimes I'm looking on and I don't leave a comment, so people don't even see that I was in their house. Sometimes it's when I go back to your house, I say, oh, but I watched this already. Oh, this where I watched it. Okay. All right. But welcome, Beauty. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, my love. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. And Silver, what's up? How are you doing, my friend? Talk to me. Tell me what's going on with you. How has your day been? Oh, you just got home. Okay. I assume you just got home from work. You just got home from work. Who y'all work for? Me and you? Who y'all work for, Silver? Are you working only for yourself? You ain't sharing none of what you working with me? I, you were doing a cornrow braid. Yeah, I know I saw you doing. I know I saw you doing so. Yes, I know I saw you doing a braid of some sort. Yeah. Good to have you, my friend. Good to have you here. We are doing Swords in Hand slash Bible Trivia as we do every Thursday over here. So we are doing a shortened version nonetheless today. This one is going to run at least for the next hour or so. So get your Bible, guys. If you ain't get your Bible yet, it's not too late. Go ahead. Get your Bible, whether it's your Google Bible or your book Bible. Go ahead and get it. I guess the people around are hearing me talk. So they are being nosy. And that is why you see me looking back and forth at people in the parking lot. But anyway, Silver Sema work for me. Y'all work for me. Y'all work for me. Y'all get paid tomorrow. If y'all work for me, show me tomorrow. Show me. Show me tomorrow that today, up until today, you are working for me and you. Yes, I do Zelle. You can put my number in Zelle, and you can put my number in Zelle and send it to me via Zelle. All right. Um, you don't have my address, but you can put it in. Yeah, send it. I'll take it. Trust me, I don't know who refuse money these days. I'm not going to be refusing it. But Silver, we're doing Swords in Hand. Haven't you found the chapter and the verse yet? Haven't you found the chapter and the verse yet? I know you always have a Bible close by you. So why you haven't so what you mean by me too, girl? What you mean? Beauty, I say hello to you, Silver. Beauty saying hello to you. Yeah, me too, girl. What that mean? What do you mean by yeah, me too, girl? What does that mean? Are you? I don't want to assume for you. We are on. It was Numbers. It was the book of Numbers, chapter 34 and verse 5. Numbers 34 and verse 5. That's what it was. That's what it was. Numbers 34 and verse 5. First person to put it in. Because this is a way that you all could get a head start. Because there are other people who might come in the next hour. And once they come in, you know the game is going to be gone. So if you can get a head start on them, that would be and should be good. We are on to the book of Numbers 34 and verse 5. And in between that, guys, we are going to be doing the trivia. And the trivia is coming from Genesis chapter 30, Jacob's children. Y'all remember the story of Jacob, right? And if you don't remember, you can get another device and watch it over on my channel, Genesis chapter 30. It's entitled Jacob's Children because it tells about all that happened in chapter 30 of Genesis about Jacob and the children that he got and who he got his children with. Silva said, "Hi beauty, how are you doing?" So Silva and Beauty. Oh, all right. Thank you, Beauty. And the border shall fetch a compass. Yes, that's what it says. And the border shall fetch a compass. There it is. Now we are moving right along. Beauty got that point. Beauty got that point. And we are moving right along. No time to waste. And we are on to the book of Samuel. First Samuel chapter 30 and verse 5. First Samuel chapter 30 and verse 5. First Samuel chapter 30 and verse 5, guys. The first person to find First Samuel chapter 30 and verse 5, start typing in the chat. Go ahead and type at least the first 3 words so I know exactly where you're at, that we are at the same place. So I can award the point appropriately to the person who starts typing it first. I see a few million people in the house, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, it's been we're at the 30-minute mark. I need to do my house cleaning. So welcome into the house, guys. Welcome into the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me. If it is your first time, on my channel, I want to say welcome and thank you so much for coming. Wait, I can't see that. Okay. And David had to, let me listen. And David had 2 wives. Yes, beauty, you get that other point. What Crackers said? Crackers says, clean me out your house. No, me can't clean you out. I cannot get rid of you. You have to stay. You have to stay in my house, Crackers. How you doing? How are you doing, my friend? It's been a minute I haven't seen you, Crackers. And you know what? Guess what, Crackers? When I did the live yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? When I did the live, I was able to do it. I was able to do it on the app that make me give away the cars. Yes, what you mean? What you mean by? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Me have to, me have to walk by you for going to my house? No, no, me not walk by you. Oh, me attack yesterday. Crackers, you know, say you're ramp with me, though. Crackers. Hold on the crackers. Crackers said me and him talk yesterday. Me talk yesterday, crackers. What you say? What did you say, sugar? What did you say to me yesterday? Hold on there. Hold on the crackers. You said me talk yesterday. All right. We are talk again today. You're not left. Well, make sure say you're not left. Make sure you don't leave. You stay right here with me. Make sure you don't leave. All right. So Beauty's Christian guys has 2 points. Beauty saying hi to you, crackers. Crackers, you can say hi to Beauty, but you cannot go away. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. If it is your first time on my channel, I want to say welcome and thank you so much for coming. The only stipulation when you come to my house is that you take your shoes off, step on up to the right, you will find the subscribe button, and to the left, you will find the like button. Go ahead, hit them both, and come on down. In my house, you will find many rooms. Go from room to room, see what you like. If there's anything you like, go ahead, enjoy it. If there's something you see there that you don't like, then change the room. Just go to the other room. But I appreciate each and every one of you who have come over here. It is Thursday. You see, I'm already just in my scrub. I'm already at work, but I have to get at least an hour or so in with Swords in Hand. You know, we do Swords in Hand every Thursday on here, as long as I am able to. You know, sometimes I miss a Thursday or so, but it's beyond my control whenever that happens. So I appreciate each and every one of you who have stood by me, who, have put up with the other aspects of my life that go on, that sometimes must go on a Thursday, and I'm not able to come over to Swords in Hand. But anyway, whenever I come on my live on YouTube, I appreciate everybody who comes on. And if you come on to watch it after the live is finished, I hope that you get something from it, either from a little bit of my crazy. If you get a little bit of my crazy, that's good. Um if you get something positive out of it, that's fantastic. If you meet a new friend, that is great. If you decide to be a traveler, that is even more fantastic. All right. Um on my other on my other videos, you will see the number for the channel that runs across the screen. I do not have it running today because the screen is so small because I'm doing it on my phone, and it's going to minimize the amount of me that you see. Yeah. And yeah, so that is why I am not putting it there. But if you don't have it yet, go on down into the chat and not into the chat. Go on down on my videos and you should be able to find it on several of the videos. Go ahead and send me a message on WhatsApp to say that you want to join the group, and we'll just add you into the group. All right. Okay, guys, so let us move right along. The lovely crackers and others are here. There are about what that looks like 6 million people in the house, guys. Do not forget to hit the like button. And here I am. I have flipped my Bible, and I'm on Judges, the book of Judges, chapter 15 and verse 2. Judges chapter 15 and verse 2. The first person to find Judges chapter 15 and verse 2, please go ahead please go ahead and start typing it in the chat. You may type the first 3 words so that I get some context. Type the first 3 words so I get some context for reading what you are seeing and what I am seeing here in my Bible. Go ahead and do that, guys, and start typing it. The first person to start typing it according to my screen will get the point. Let me see who else. Guys, if you're on the outskirts looking in, I appreciate you being on the outskirts, because just you being on the outskirts means that you have at least stopped by to take a look in. So if you're on the outskirts, come in, step in. I won't charge you. Your time is valuable to me. Your time is a lot. So if you're on the outskirts, step in, say hi, say hello, say how you doing, say something. We don't bite over here. Bark is worse than a bite. And I see simple things. I Miss D, how are you doing, my love? How you doing? Simple things, hey Trev. Like and share. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Just passing through this time. Okay, thank you so much. Each time you pass through, just pass through. I appreciate it. You would know how much I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This is a mild version of of the swords in hand that we usually do. And I appreciate each and every one of you who have come in. I am here trying to cool off. We get one more, 1, 2, 3. Crackers, we get another 1, 2, 3. Talk to me, guys. Because honestly, Minister, I went home to bed this morning, took a shower, went to bed, slept all day, wake up, and I had to run back here to get some done. Run back here, and I've not seen anything on the internet. Is that what we are talking about? Is that what you're talking about, Crackers? Did we get another 1, 2, 3? You know our girls ain't playing this year. This is their year. They are not playing. Oh, Shelly won. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I would. That's fine. That is fine. That is fine. That Shelly won. As long as we won, we are good. As long as we won, we are good. Okay. Because I did not see it. Did anybody send it in the group chat? I didn't even go through the group chat. The group chat has like 40 something, like 40 something messages that I haven't even gone through. Okay, all right. I didn't see it, so nobody has sent it into the group chat yet, but I will see it later on. Oh, Negrita, you know what you missed? You missed the part we were doing swords in hand, sugar. We're still doing it though, but the you missed the last three. The last three, the first three questions, all right? And then here comes Cracker, start talking about sports and just throws everything. So now we're talking about sports. No, Crackers, we're not going to do that. We're going to stay on task today because we are doing swords in hand / Bible trivia. All right? Now y'all tell me, guys, how many women did Jacob, how many women did Jacob have children by? How many women did Jacob have children by? According to Genesis chapter 13. Now we're into trivia. According to Genesis chapter 13. How many women did Jacob have children by? Who remembers? Did anybody watch the video on my channel? I didn't even look to see how many people has watched it already. Love. Crackers said no. Crackers, no is not a number. Enough is not a number. Please tell me the number of women that had children for Jacob. Tell me. Negrita says, what did I miss? I went outside for a few seconds and you are finished. No, we're not finished. We're not finished, sugar. We are not finished. We have 45 minutes to go. We are not done. We're not done yet. We are doing trivia and swords in hand. And it looks like my friends in the chat are sprinkling a little bit of this and sprinkling a little bit of that in it. So, but you know, that's our life is. Whenever I'm doing a live, you know, somebody says something, I can't just ignore it because I am doing a live. In that case, I would do the live private and then publish it if I don't want to acknowledge the people in the chat. So I have to acknowledge whatever they're saying. And my dear Crackers, the lovely, lovely, lovely Crackers, he always got a wrench to throw in stuff that I'm doing. Right, Crackers, and I see people coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I appreciate y'all guys. Hit that like button and don't be afraid to hit that like button and share out the stream, invite your friends and your friends and your friends to come on in to the chat and let us have a conversation about this. And let us play swords in hand. I keep saying having a conversation, but let's play swords in hand / Bible trivia. All right, who knows? How many women had babies by Jacob? Oh, really? I'm waiting for somebody to tell me. Where is Silver? Silver, where are you? You know you always know these things. You always know these things. How many women had babies by Jacob? And that's because I am using my phone, you know, the screen is a little bit smaller. So here, how many women had kids by Jacob? Nobody remembers? All right. You know what I'm probably gonna start doing? I'm probably gonna start doing like a timer and then switch the question. Beauty Fun Kitchen. Beauty Fun Kitchen. How are you, Beauty Fun Kitchen? Oh, that's a nice name. Beauty Fun Kitchen. How are you doing, my dear? Welcome into the chat. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. I am not sure that I've seen that name before, but I could have. You know, even though I have a photographic memory, I might, this one may have slipped me because, you know, age is also a factor. Well, welcome into the chat, Beauty Fun Kitchen. Okay, Beauty Fun Kitchen. All right. Welcome into the chat. Thank you so much for coming. Let's see, Beauty. All right. Beauty says it's 5. Is it 5 though? I thought it was 4, according to Genesis 30. Negrita says 3. I thought it was 4. Because remember, he was married to Rachel. He was married to Leah first, and then he was married to Rachel, and then he was married to, well, he was married to, but he had kids by Bilhah and Zilpah. Those were the handmaids for Rachel and Leah. Am I correct, guys? According to Genesis chapter 13. And he had kids by both Leah and Rachel. And then he had kids by Bilhah and Zilpah. Those are the 4 that I know of according to Genesis 30. So that's 4. Okay, nobody got that one. All right, the next question. The next question is in Genesis chapter 30. I lie, my better than. How many you have, crackers? How many you have? Okay. Also in Genesis chapter 30, somebody in that chapter said, a troop cometh. Who was it who spoke those words and said, a troop cometh? Who spoke those words? Let's see if you all remember. I just did it on my channel. If you all watch that video, it's just about like 9 or 10 minutes. It's not too long. It's at 9 or 10 minutes. Yeah, who spoke those words? A troop cometh. Yes, Mr. Crackers. Crackers in the east, in the Crackers, I have 7 baby mother. Crackers, we are doing 7 baby mother. If you have 7 baby mother, you cannot possibly be there for all of them. Wait, 7 baby mother. You know, so the thing I run rough out the street, I do, but you know, I hope for my grandchildren it will change. I hope for my grandchildren it will change and people will not find so much, you know, savor in having in walking away and leaving their children. Yes, Beauty. Yes, Beauty. Yes, you see Beauty coming. Beauty. Now I have two Beauty. So this is the other Beauty. Beauty number two. All right, Beauty. Your Beauty. Beauty Fun Kitchen is both Beauty number two. Yes. Leah said it. Leah said a troop cometh. According to Genesis chapter 30, what is the name of the man who brought the mandrakes to his mother? What is the name of the man who brought the mandrake? Oh, oh, okay, Beauty. Okay. All right. I didn't. Thank you, Beauty. You're smart. Thank you so much. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I got to make sure I find it. I have to make sure I find it. But in the meantime, what is the name of the man who brought the mandrakes? According to Genesis chapter 13, what is the name of the man who brought the mandrakes from the field and gave them to his mother? Okay, yes, Beauty. Reuben is the name of the man. Reuben brought the mandrakes to his mother. What was the name of Rachel's handmaid? What was the name of Rachel's handmaid according to Genesis chapter 30? What was the name of Rachel's handmaid? Going once, going twice, going once, going twice. I see 8 million people in the house. Welcome into the house, guys. Welcome into the house of Treverson's Unstoppable. I want to welcome everybody. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for taking your time out to come spend some time over here. It is Thursday, and as usual, we do Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia. I'm doing a very small version today because in a few minutes I'm going to have to get off of here and get into my job. So we are doing Genesis chapter 30 as our trivia. And if you were on my channel anytime this week in the last few days, you would have seen that I put Genesis chapter 30. Oh, the narration of Genesis chapter 30. Right. So what was the name of Rachel's maid? What was the name of Rachel's maid? Go ahead. Naphtali, no. Naphtali wasn't the name of Rachel's maid. No, Rachel, it wasn't Naphtali. We know who Naphtali was, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, but who was Rachel's maid? What was the name of Rachel's handmaid that she gave to her husband? Yes, Beauty. Rachel's handmaid was Bilhah. Bilhah was Rachel's handmaid that she gave to Jacob. And Bilhah, what was the name of the first son that Bilhah had for Jacob? What was the name of the first son that Bilhah, Rachel's maid, had for Jacob? What was the name of the first son? Yes, Negreta, it looks like you're a little bit delayed. Maybe if you go out and come back, you should come back and catch us where we are. Yes, Rachel's handmaid was Bilhah. Now, what is the name of the first son that Bilhah had for Jacob? What is the name of the first son that Bilhah had for Jacob? I gotta take a drink. I am so thirsty. What was the name of the first son that Bilhah had for Jacob? Excuse me, guys. Yes, Beauty. His name was Dan. That is the name of the first son. That is the name of the first son. Yes, Negrita came in as well. That is the name of the first son that Bilhah had for Jacob. All right. The next question is, what is the name of the fifth child that Leah had for Jacob? The fifth child that Leah had for Jacob. What? Lady B in the house, lady. I was on Lady B's channel this morning when I was going home. I was driving Lady B and I was on your channel. What did I see Lady B doing this morning? Making something look like sausage or something like that. Lady B, I am wonderful, my love. I am fantastic. I know I passed through your channel this morning when I was driving home. You were, I saw something on your channel, like you were making something looking like something that looked like, is it a sausage? Some kind of food, something like make your own food, something, make your own sausage or something like that. Yeah, I think I saw that this morning. All right, but welcome into the chat. The lovely Lady B is here, guys. If you do not have Lady B, check out Lady B's channel. Lady B does a lot of stuff over there. Lady B, how much have you? I shouldn't ask you here. I should ask you privately, but me still I ask you. I'm still going to ask you. How much have you lost on? How much have you lost on the Unstoppable Weight Loss Channel challenge? I just started mine yesterday. I'm like 17 days late, but better late than never. It is okay because I go out when on vacation. I had to eat my bread and so I ate everything. So I just started it yesterday. Now I'm gonna have to between tomorrow and Saturday. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do, the videos, stuff like that, and put the videos, you know edit them. Editing is my big problem. I need an editor, and fix them up nicely and put them up. Yeah. If you all know of a quick, easy and fun editing app that can be used that goes like this, guys, you all recommend it to me, please, 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 because I use what's that thing I use called, guys? I use Filmmaker. Not that it's bad, but I just, or maybe it's just me and my creativity. Because when it comes to like being creative, it's like something goes off in my head and I should redo it and I should do it again and I should redo it. And before you know it, days are gone, and I'm redoing, 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 redoing. I never do nothing. That is the truth. That is the truth. And you see me don't post anything, and it's not because I don't have stuff on my phone. Tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff on the phone. And it seems like it ain't going nowhere because I look at it and to me it doesn't look right. And then I try to do it again and it doesn't look like, and sometimes I just put it out even though it don't, aesthetically to me, it don't look okay. And I'm like, but so y'all tell me, you say you use iPhone. No, no, I don't use iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. But Beauty got that answer because the answer was indeed Azaka. Yes, Azaka was the fifth child that Leah had for her husband. Lady B, what's cooking? Yard foods is in the house. How you doing, yard foods? No, Lady B, I don't have iPhone, darling. The shorts is very easy. Oh, the shorts on the iPhone? Yeah, I discovered the shorts. Yes, Negrita. Yes, Negrita. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Negrita gotta get me back in order right here. What was okay? Next question. The next question. What was the name of Rachel's son that she had for her husband? What was the name of Rachel's son? Oh my God. What was the name of Rachel's son? Negrita, you are funny. I love you. What was the name of the son Rachel had for Jacob? The name of the son Rachel had for Jacob. Go and get the iPhone. Well, you're not easy, yard foods, but you're not easy. Is where they're giving them away. While Negrita is looking for the answer for the question that I just posed as to what is the name of the son that Rachel had for Jacob, I'm going to talk to y'all folks about who go get the iPhone. Is where them giving them away, sister. Tell me where they're giving them away so I can go get me one. What? Yes, Negrita. I see Negrita couldn't wait to come up with that. Negrita, yes. His name was Joseph. Now, how many years did Jacob serve Laban? How many years in total did Jacob serve Laban? How many years in total did Jacob serve Laban? Oh, I'm still tickled by Negrita. I'm still tickled. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Beauty. Yes, the name Dan was the name. We passed that one, so maybe you are a little bit behind. So maybe if you go out and come all the way back, then you should catch up to where we are at right now. The lovely Sandra Morgan is in the house. Welcome into the house, Sandra Morgan. Thank you so much, my friend. That's another of my faithful travelers in the house. We are doing Swords in Hand slash Bible trivia this evening. A shortened version, nonetheless, we are doing it. And we are the trivia is coming from Genesis chapter 30, which I posted in my videos a few days ago. So if you have seen the video or if you know Genesis chapter 30 or you have your Bible source, go ahead, go to Genesis chapter 30. That's where the questions are coming from. And the question I just posed is, how many years in total did Jacob serve Laban? How many years in total did Jacob serve Laban? How many years in total? I hope you had a fantastic day today, Sandra. Hope you had a great day. I'm so happy to see you. How many years did Jacob serve Laban in total? How many years in total did Jacob serve Laban? Let me see who has the answer. Welcome into the house, guys. I see a lot of new people coming in. There is Beauty says 16. It wasn't 16, Beauty. How many years in total did Jacob serve Laban? How many years in total? No, the total number of years. No, the total number of years. Remember, Jacob served Laban for 7 years. He was hoping to be working for Rachel, but Laban tricked him and gave him Leah instead. And then he worked, okay, yes, then he worked another 7 years for Rachel. So now he has worked 14 years for Leah, and he has Leah and Rachel. And then he worked another 6 years for the cattle. Yeah, so in total, it was 20 years. So Beauty Fun Kitchen got that one. Beauty Fun Kitchen got that one correct. The total was 20 years. The total was 20 years. All right. What was the name of the daughter? What was the name of the daughter that Leah had for Jacob? What was the name of the daughter that Leah had for Jacob? What was the name of the daughter that Leah had for Jacob? What was the name of the daughter that Leah had for Jacob? Right, welcome into the chat, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I see 8 million people in the house. Please don't forget to hit that like button, guys. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, now is a fantastic time to do so. Go ahead, like, comment, and share. Interact with the people in the chat. Come on in, step on in, kick off your shoes, and step on in, and let's have a fun time. We have another 20 minutes or so to go. And we are doing Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia, which we do over here on a Thursday. What was the name of the daughter that Leah had for Jacob? Who remembers the name of Leah's daughter? Who remembers the name of Leah's daughter? Who remembers the name? Who remembers the name of Leah's daughter? Yes, Yard Foods. Leah's daughter's name was Dinah. Yes. Leah's daughter's name was Dinah. Yard Foods, I'm cooking stir-fry shrimp Quiznos with, ooh, that sounds good. But I don't. Sandra said, Elizabeth. Sandra said she cook stir-fry shrimp. Oh, I will look on it later, but you know I don't eat shrimp, so I can't even beg none. I can't even beg you any. All right. What number was Dinah? Of the children, remind me of the chapter. The chapter is Genesis chapter 30. Genesis chapter 30, Beauty. So, what number child was Dinah for Leah? What number did she fall? She was child number what? I'm trying to say it in different ways so that it's understood by everybody. In what? Oh, quinoa, you cooking quinoa. And let it be, let me go against Negricha's standards here and ask you, how comes you haven't lost any weight yet? You say you haven't lost any weight on the Unstoppable Challenge. What you're not doing right. Mine started yesterday, and I am going to be showing you all how much I clock in on the scale yesterday. So I'm definitely going to have to lose something. Uh, yes, let me just give you a sneak peek. Let me give you a sneak peek of my dinner. This is my dinner. Yes, this is my dinner, and that is. Oh, this doesn't have the ounce measurement, but this is a smoothie with spinach and oh, you haven't weighed yet. Okay. Oh, sorry. She said she haven't weighed yet, so she don't know how much she has lost. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you said you hadn't lost any. My bad. My bad. What? No, Beauty. She's not. She wasn't the third child. What number? What number child was Dinah for Leah? Yes, Negreta. We're in Negreta's element. Yes, Dinah was number 7. Yes, Dinah was for the seventh child for Leah. Now, what was the name of Leah's handmaid? What was the name of Leah's handmaid? Who remembers the name of Leah's handmaid? Name Negrita Hon, you are the supervisor. Yes, yes, she is. She is Lady B. Knows how to keep me straight, get me straight, and keep me on the straight and narrow. Yes, Beauty, it was Zilpah. Zilpah was the name. Zilpah was the name of Leah's handmaid. What is the name of the second son the second son that Zilpah had for Jacob? What was the name of the second son that Zilpah had for Jacob? The second son. What was the name of the second son that Zilpah had for Jacob? Okay, yeah, we got that beauty. Lady B says, Sandra Morgan, beauty fun kitchen, blessings, blessings. Thank you so much, guys. I see 10 million people in the house, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much for coming into my house. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And Negreta comes in with the answer, and that is Asher. Okay. Who was Zebulun's mother? Who was Zebulun's mother? Who was Zebulun's mother? Yes, Yadford got that. Asher, yes, Asher was the second child that Zilpah had for Jacob. We are on to the next question. Who was Zebulun's mother? Who was Zebulun's mother? Go ahead and tell me in the chat, guys. Who was Zebulun's mother? What was the name of Zebulun's mother according to Genesis chapter 30? What was the name of Zebulun's mother? And Negrita comes in with the answer, and yes, yes, Negrita comes in with the answer, and that was Leah. Leah was the mother of Zebulun. Next question. What is the name of Jacob's uncle? What is the name of Jacob's uncle? What was the name of Jacob's uncle? What was the name of Jacob's uncle? Yes, yes, beauty. His name was Laban. The next question. Who was Naphtali's mother? Who was Naphtali's mother? Who was Naphtali's mother? Who was Naphtali's mother, guys? Who was Naphtali's mother? Who was Naphtali's mother? According to oh my God, Carol. Carol is our name, Yard Foods. All right, she must have a name. Yes, Carol could be Elizabeth, whatever her name was. But we're talking about the Naphtali that is in Genesis chapter 30. Who was his mother? According to Genesis chapter 30. Who was Naphtali's mother? Who was Naphtali's mother? Negreta says Rachel. No, Rachel wasn't. Rachel wasn't Naphtali's mother. Who was Naphtali's mother? According to Genesis chapter 30. Who was Naphtali's mother? Waiting for whoever is going to. Beauty said, yeah, Negrita came in with it now. Yes, Negrita and Beauty came in with it as well. Naphtali's mother was Bilhah. Bilhah was Rachel's handmaid. All right. It is coming up to the time for me to GO, but we're going to drop in about three more questions. About three more questions we're going to drop in. What was the name of the first child that Leah had for Jacob? What was the name of the first child that Leah had for Jacob? Going once. What was the name of the first child that Leah had for Jacob? The first child was God. Who got that? Yes, Beauty got that one right. All right, the next question is going to be, how many kids in total did Jacob have? 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 Oops. How many kids in total Negreta says 8, Beauty says 11, Yard Food says 12. Yes, it is 12. And the other one where the question before that, Leah's first son was Reuben. So for those of you who said God, that wasn't correct. That was Reuben. So Yard Foods got that one correct. But Jacob did indeed have 12 kids, guys. 12 kids. Remember, he had Rachel had only Joseph for him. And Bilhah had 2. That's 3. Zilpah had 2. That's 5. And Leah had 7. So 7 and 5 makes the magic number 12. All right. The next question. Who spoke these words? You have already taken my husband, and now you want to take my son's mandrakes? Who spoke those words? You have already taken my husband, and now you see what I mean? Who spoke those words? You have already taken my husband, and now you want to take my son's mandrakes too? Who spoke those words? Negrita says, so why are women fighting for men? That, that comes across my mind a lot of times, Negrita. Like, why the fuss? Why the fight? I mean, why? But at the same time, it's all cultural. We are taught this. We are taught to want one man for ourselves. That's what we are taught. So we are just playing the game based on what we were taught. It's not our fault. But I know there are people who have just given up the fight and said, you know what, let's just do the sister wives thing. I am not there yet. Don't think I will ever get there. And I am not trying to get there. Not trying to get there at all. So it's either me alone or nothing. I mean, I can't do the double stacking. I can't. All right. But let me see who else is here. So, okay, Rachel. No, it wasn't Rachel who spoke those words. Who said, you have already taken my husband? Do you also want to take my son's mandrakes? Who spoke those words? Words similar to that. Who spoke those words? No, it was not Rachel. Those words were being spoken to Rachel, but not by Rachel. Those words were being spoken to Rachel. So you all have 2 seconds to tell me who spoke those words. I know it was not Rachel who spoke those words. And she said, you have already taken my husband. And do you also want to take my son's mandrakes? Who spoke those words? Yeah, truth, me no say no who spoke those words. Come on and tell me. Who spoke those words? Beauty said it was Zilpah. No, it wasn't Zilpah, because remember, Jacob wasn't married to Zilpah. Zilpah was a concubine. He wasn't married to Zilpah. So Zilpah would have had no business talking about her husband, because he wasn't married to Zilpah. Leah said it, yes, Beauty. Leah said it. When Reuben came in from the fields with the mandrakes, Rachel and her back by himself, she wanted the mandrakes. So she told Leah to have Reuben give her the mandrakes. And Leah said, you have already taken my husband. Now you even want to come and take my son's mandrakes as well? Like you're not satisfied that you take my husband. No, you want to take my son's mandrakes. And that was when Rachel gave Leah a deal. She says, if you want to sleep with Jacob tonight, have Reuben give me the mandrakes. You all remember that? So Leah, she so badly wanted to sleep with her husband that she gave Rachel the mandrakes. And when Jacob came in from the field that night, Leah went in to meet him and told him that she had bought this night with him with her son's mandrakes. I mean, she already put a bargain. She already paid Rachel the mandrakes so she can sleep with him that night. And that was the night when she got pregnant with the 5th son. And she called that son Azakah. All right? That is the lesson for today, guys. That is the swords in hand. It is now 7 minutes till, and it is time for me to pack up my little jewels here on swords in hand. I enjoyed the swords in hand. The swords in hand felt a little different, but it felt good. I enjoyed it this evening. And let me see who the winner is. The winner is Beauty. Beauty, I have combined both of them, Beauty. I am in and out. Oh, I don't know why. I am suddenly in and out. I am sorry about that, but I am wrapping up now. Anyway, I am wrapping up. I have beauty. I have combined all of beauty scores, and I have 12. I have Negrita with 6 and Yard Foods with 1. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Thank you so much for coming in to the chat this evening with swords in hand. I appreciate it so much, and I'm so glad that when the circumstances I could do this evening and you all could join me. I would not pass up this opportunity, neither today, tomorrow, nor at any time would I pass up the opportunity to be here and spend some time with you all. Thank you all so much. And that's going to be it for our swords in hand. Guys, if you're checking out and you have not yet hit the subscribe button or the like button, please hit it on your way out. And thank you so much, Crackers, Beauty Fun Kitchen, Beauty Sister Yard Foods, Lady B, Negrita, Iridota, um, Alex. There were several other people in the house for those of you who came in but did not stay in. Sandra Morgan was here for those of you who did not say a word. I appreciate you either way for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Lady B, enjoy your cooking, and I will see you all tomorrow sometime. Sometime tomorrow, we will have we will have a live of some sort. All right. I thank you so much, guys, and I hope each and every one of you have a fantastic evening. I Oh, Yard Food said she get 3. Yes, Yard Food. I was counting the ones where you came in first, where your response came in first. All right. But either way, thank you all, guys. See you all tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. All right. Have a fantastic rest of the evening, guys. Whatever you do, don't forget to take good care of yourselves and each other. Peace out. Bye, Yard Food. See you all tomorrow. I'm going to put my car in its usual spot because I'd gone all the way up there just to make sure that I was in the shade. But now I bet you everybody has come in and taken my spot. No, my spot is still there. All right, guys. Bye. See you all.